What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be trying out the Magcargo deck. So if you don't know Magcargo, 2 energy, it does 50 damage to 3 random Pokemon. Those 3 random Pokemon can be your Pokemon. It can't be Magcargo itself, the one that's attacking, but it can be others on bench. So let's hop into it. All right, first opponent here, Great Ball 1, water deck. Honestly, this could be anything. There's a lot of water decks. I've seen people bring back a lot of the old decks, so this really could be anything. Also could be a Sweets Relay deck. I haven't seen a Sweets Relay deck with Savali, so we'll see what's going on here. If you want to run this deck yourself, I recommend obviously the one I showed earlier, but I also recommend trying to go second if you can. Obviously, you don't really have a choice, but second is definitely better overall. Starting with the energy advantage is really key to this deck because it's super fast. A lot of the time, you don't want your second Slugma or Magcargo on your bench because it's possible to get hit. So you kind of want to get it up quick, hit, and then only use it as a last resort. So if you see Savali in this deck, that is because it helps you pull your other Magcargo quicker because you're able to use the, I think it's Silver, or no, Gladion, to pull it from your pile of cards, and then you're able to use Communication to switch it out for something else. So that's the only reason that's in this deck. Other than that, you cannot play it. So obviously, type advantage against us is not great. Honestly, already looking like a loss for this one. This deck isn't great overall. It's definitely more for fun. Like if you like gambling, this is a gambling deck, you know, because I lost my 1 energy I had, and I definitely think that this is gonna be wraps. I don't think there's much we can do here. If I pull my Magcargo, I might survive one thing here, and I'm guaranteed to pull it because that's all I have. So pull it, put the energy on, evolve. Other than that, I don't think I have pretty low odds. I think if I survive this, which I will, if I hit properly, I could kill the Vanillish with the 2 hits. So it is possible. It's definitely not impossible, but let's see what we hit. You know, that's what this deck is about. It's gambling. So definitely don't have a high win rate with this deck. When I was testing it out, it was not great. Let's see. And that is not a good split. If it was the other way around, it would have been good, but yeah, that's definitely a loss. I'm honestly just gonna hop into the next one for you guys, so let's go. So in the next match here against Dagger, this opponent is level 26. I don't expect too much from this person. Obviously, again, I'm going first, so I'm kind of at the disadvantage of this deck, but see what he puts down. Level 26 is definitely a newer player. Most people I play against are level like 46 and above, so 26 is kind of definitely low. So he's playing a meta deck. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Zapdos. You definitely don't see too much of that right now, but I'm just gonna end turn. See what I can do here. Yep, only thing he can do here, Peck. Another gambling deck, but that's an OG one back in the day. Pikachu is also making a comeback, which is kind of crazy to see. Pikachu with Pichu kind of makes sense, but also is kind of crazy. I do like the addition of the baby Pokemon. I think 1 energy for, I'm sorry, no energy and having, you know, pretty much like an ability to use and 0 retreat cost is pretty good. Like, it's hard to say anything else, and it's really good. So obviously he's just gonna Peck here. I'm gonna evolve, but I won't have enough energy to hit yet. Obviously, when I do hit, I think the goal would be to kill Magcargo, or not Magcargo. Obviously, I don't want it to kill Magcargo. I want it to kill Zapdos. All 150 on there would be great. Let's see, Savali. I'm definitely gonna get rid of that. Obviously, can't play it. To see what I can do. It's also a bit of gambling to see if I can kill the Zapdos. See what else he's got here. He's got Raichu, the older one, and I don't see much of that either. All right, let's see what I hit here. Definitely gonna play. I already have that, so I'm gonna pull this first to see if I get Slugma, and then no reason to red card because he has 2 cards, so I'm gonna switch that out. Do I want to switch it out? Yeah, might as well, because I'm not. Yeah, I would have rather Magcargo because I could have pulled Slugma with another whatever thing. So let's see what we hit. Okay, didn't hit Zapdos at all. Didn't hit Zapdos for anything actually. See, like, good thing about this deck is like 2 energy, and I could have one hit that Zapdos. So, oh, I think he did that on accident. I think that's a win. He definitely did not mean to put that energy on Electivire. He definitely meant that for Zapdos. Honestly, thank God, because now that gives me an extra chance. That also does mean that I could possibly hit my Slugma, but I'm going to evolve it if I can here. I don't... Yeah, I'm guaranteed my Magcargo here, so I'm going to evolve it and hope I get some... Hope I hit good here. Let's see what I get. Please don't hit my Magcargo on bench. It doesn't. Okay, 1 kill on the Raichu and a little bit on the Zapdos. So that's what we like to see. Okay, yeah, he puts that energy on Zapdos, obviously. Let's see what he hits. 1. Of course he hits 3, bro. Of course. Now, if I use Zapdos, I know I'm hitting 0. So that's fine. Kills that. Depending on what the split is here, this could be a win or it could be a lose. You know, like, we're in a good situation, but it 100% depends on what I hit here. He has 4 cards. I could use silver. Could also a red card, but that, nah, red card doesn't make sense. Let's see. And there we go. All Pokemon dead. That was the perfect split for that. So, ton of points, and yeah, easy overall. Let's hop into the next one. Alrighty, in the last match for me today, going second, that's exactly what you want to see with this deck. Good starting hand, Slugma and Magcargo off start, so can take advantage of the silvers. See what he's got. Can't see the energy. I think that's a water energy, especially with the Manaphy cards. Definitely, probably a water deck. That is rough a little bit because, okay, I was gonna say because he has type advantage, but Crabominable, Crabrawler doesn't have type advantage. Snowbominable does. Crabominable, yeah, Snowbominable. Piplup. Let's see what we can do here. Like I said, definitely liking the start. Definitely think about using that silver, depending on how many cards he goes down here. Obviously, the more cards they have, the more likely they have a supporter in their hand that I can yoink out of there. I don't think any supporters he has would be really beneficial. Like I'm really fiending for to take out, but we'll see. My turn. Like I said, I absolutely love going second. Let's see what I get. Professor's Research. The Magcargo, awesome to have, and my second Professor's Research. All right, that's not too bad. Probably just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna hit here. I don't need my other, just in case he red cards. I want to keep that other Pokeball in the deck just in case, you know, whatever happens, because I don't need it right this second, so there's no point. So looks like a Poplio. This is an off meta deck for sure. This person was level like 47, so I kind of expected something meta, but let's see. Not starting with something that can do super effective damage was really goated for us. All right, let's see what kind of gambling we can do. Obviously, I'm gonna Professor's Research just because why not? So I can silver next turn if I want. Slugma, not gonna put it on bench because I don't want it to do damage to itself. That is not bad. That is not bad. I was definitely worried most about that Poplio, especially because it was second stage, so he probably had third stage in hand. And there we go. I guarantee I called it. So, yeah, this deck is pretty fun overall. And, yeah, hope you guys liked. If you did, like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see. Thank you.